Hi, I'm Amy Jones and I'm here with James Fletcher. Hello.
Hi.
And we are here at the Lyme Regis Fossil Festival, as you can see on this beautiful May bank holiday. So, James, what are you doing here today at the Fossil Festival?
Well, I'm a member of the Buckland Club, and we are a group of people who really are passionate about the Fossil Festival. We come down to Lyme Regis every Fossil Festival to help out wherever we can. This year I'm doing an activity with the kids and the visitors, which is a giant wooden dinosaur skeleton, and they put it together like a big jigsaw puzzle.
Oh wow, that sounds pretty amazing. How's the turnout been?
Yeah, really good actually. Yeah, we've had really little kids being helped by their mums, and we've had all the way up to sort of 12, 15-year-olds doing it, and then we've got the adults coming in and doing a little bit as well. So it's for everybody really. It's really good.
Okay, great. And is your dinosaur jigsaw based on any specific species?
Yeah, it's an anatomically correct Allosaurus. It's got a really nice pattern to it, so it really looks like it's a dynamic animal and it's moving, and it's a really nice thing to look at as well.
Great. Is there any specific reason why you chose an Allosaurus?
Well, it was just that had a real charisma to it, and so I thought, if I'm going to do a really big version of this, then that's the one that's going to really stop people in their tracks and make them go wow. I've had a few of those people say today.
Oh, I would totally agree. I would say that maybe even using a theropod dinosaur like an Allosaurus would actually be far more engaging for young kids. Feel like they like the things with all the big teeth and
absolutely,
bigger size.
Yeah, they're always coming over, and first thing that people are saying, that even the little kids, it's like, oh, it's a T-Rex, and it's that instant knowledge, and then so we can go in and sort of say, oh, okay, well, it's not actually a T-Rex. Yeah. So you can add those other education elements in there as well.
Yeah, so you're almost introducing them to a brand new dinosaur. Really.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, if you do a straw poll of kids, you do a straw poll of adults, you ask them what their favourite dinosaur is, they can only name one dinosaur normally, and so it's like, it's always the same one. So it's good to have, if we're going to do dinosaurs, I'd like to do other things as well potentially, but if we're going to do dinosaurs, then it's good to just say, oh, there are other dinosaurs out there other than T-Rex.
Oh, great, cool. So tell me a little bit about you. Tell me about your background and how you kind of found yourself, in paleontology.
Well, I've been a paleontology guy since I was very young. When I was one of my earliest memories is being taken to the Natural History Museum and walking into the main hall and seeing the dinosaurs. And from that point on, I said, that's what I want to do with my life. So I carried on through school with my science, and I knew science was always going to be the thing I wanted to do. And I managed to get through to doing my degree in paleontology at Portsmouth University.
No way, that's where I went too.
Oh, well, there you go.
There you go.
Absolutely, that's nice to know. Got my degree there, and then I managed to get some volunteering work at the Natural History Museum.
Oh, fabulous.
I used to work in the labs downstairs, so preparing fossils out of the rock, and then I ended up doing a bit of conservation work, gluing the dinosaurs back together, that sort of thing. So looking after the fossils, and that was really an ambition achieved.
Oh, perfect. Yeah.
So that's kind of my route into paleontology. Mm-hmm. At the moment, I'm working as a science technician in a high school.
Oh, great.
So the facilities of that has actually helped to be able to make the dinosaur at the moment. I wouldn't have been able to do that without the support of the design tech department at the school I'm at the moment. And it's a really come full circle almost. Always come back to Lyme because it's the best weekend of the year.
Absolutely, and you're here in one of the probably pinnacle areas for dinosaur promotion, the Jurassic Coast.
Absolutely. Lyme Regis is the fossil capital of Great Britain, in my opinion. It's where the subject was invented, effectively. It's with Mary Anning and the history of that. We're a member of the Buckland Club, and William Buckland, Reverend Buckland, was all down here doing those sort of things, and we're trying to be as true to his memory as we can, being eccentric scientists that want to further science, and especially paleontology.
I think that's absolutely wonderful, and just going back to what you said about this being the area of where paleontology really is promoted the most. Even lecturers at universities still bring their students down here. Absolutely. Go down to the Blue Lias, just a bit down that way, and you can just the ammonite graveyards that you see as well. Yeah. It's wonderful, and I remember fondly coming here on some university trips, which I'm sure you probably did the same.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember the university trip to here, but I'm the blue lias is very important to me because I did my third year university project on the blue lias formation.
Oh, wonderful.
So, in collaboration with Paddy Howe, who's the geologist at the museum, he helped me massively in doing that thing. So, it's the area that, it's my geological backyard, as it were.
Oh, excellent. Okay. And probably just like a final question really is like, how do you feel you promote paleontology, and do you think it's important to promote paleontology?
Well, I think paleontology is just one of those branches of science, but it's what I'm passionate about, and it's what I've always been passionate about. But science festivals are really engaging anyway, and kids have always got that wow factor when it comes to science anyway. I work in a school in a science department. Again, you see that with that. They love the subject to start off with, and you want to try and keep that enthusiasm going as long as you can. And the longer you can keep your enthusiasm, the more you're going to have people going on and studying science and then pushing the boundaries. I've always been enthusiastic about science, and I want to impart that to the next generation.
That's wonderful. Do you have any advice perhaps for an aspiring paleontologist?
Talk to people, find the best people to talk to, get advice, and get out there and just go hunting fossils. And that way you're going to learn more about it, and you're going to get the bug really, really quickly.
Yeah, get your eye in.
Absolutely, and if you're in the city like I was, you can go to your local museum. I mean, London with the Naturalist Museum is a great place to do that with. So even if you can't go collect fossils, if you don't have a fossil beach near you, go and to these places and go to your local museum and support the local museum, and then you're going to learn even more about the subject. Study hard at school, maths and science especially, and you can get to wherever you want to get to.
Exactly. Wonderful. Well, we're also part and affiliated with the Lapworth Museum of Geology at the University of Birmingham. Have you been?
I haven't. No. I might have been on a tour because Birmingham was one of the universities I was looking at going to when I was an undergrad. Yeah. But no, I haven't had the opportunity to go there recently, but I definitely want to.
No worries. Well, only last year we were runners-up in the Art Museum Award for 2017 after all our large refurbishments that we had, as promoted by Professor Richard Butler as well. So I do recommend that you come up, have a look around.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have our own Allosaurus as well.
Oh, well, in that
case,
is
Rory.
I'll have to take notes.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be great to have you around.
Fantastic.
Well, I'd like to say a big thank you to James Fletcher, who's been here talking with us today.
No worries.
And enjoy the rest of the festival.
I certainly will.
Okay, thank you again.
Thank you.